Welcome back.
Oh, there's a mirror here. Okay.
We're rolling.
Vain ass motherfucker. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of the Talk to a podcast. Not to be confused with the Talk to a podcast.
We are not affiliated with Hawk to a Girl. We do not claim legal claims over any of that.
And if she tries to sue us, we will change our name. So,
But she's
hey.
like missing now.
Is she in? Last I heard she was like arrested for like
No.
Bitcoins shit, wasn't she?
She's just gone. I think she's on the run.
She's living off the grid. Hawk to a Girl is living off the grid.
Hey, ladies.
I am your lovely president, founder, established queen of the realm of the kingdom of Talktua, Julia Mills.
I am co-president, co-founder, co-queen of the realm of the co-kingdom, Luca Marianova.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, also important to add, we are not affiliated with WashU in any way. We just go here.
Mhm.
This in no way is representative of WashU or its values.
Yes.
So, don't sue us. Please don't sue us. You have enough money.
What's today's episode about?
We're getting prompted by the man behind the screen to
To move on.
to move on. So, it's the beginning of the year.
Mhm.
The year of our Lord and Savior 2025. And do you think it's going to be a good year? I personally
No,
I have
2026
no hope.
is my year.
2020 I'm aiming for 2027.
We're far enough into the year that we've decided we have enough of a vibe to settle on our true ins and outs for the last 10 months of 2025.
Yes. Usually people do this at the beginning of the year, but we did not own a podcast at that point.
And honestly, that's a little too... They're jumping the gun.
Yeah, they're jumping the gun. They're trying to say what's in and out before they even get a good vibe of the year, get a sense of like what it's going to bring to us.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I feel personally. I hate when bitches post it like immediately. It's like,
Can we curse on this?
yeah, we're allowed to curse on this because we are not affiliated with WashU. I hate bitches. I hate
I
bitches. I hate
hate
bitches. I hate
bitches.
bitches. So we have written down some 2025 ins and outs. And when I say we have written down, I mean me, because I told Luca to write some down and he did it.
They're gonna come to me in a vision. If I step off screen, know that they're coming to me in a vision.
He's hunched in the corner, rocking back and forth. I have mine written down on a piece of notebook paper because I'm prepared. So, ins. In number 1, we have getting yo derp on.
Can we define derp for those who do not know?
Yes, of course. So you remember back in like, it was like middle school for us probably, right? Like 5th grade, whenever everything was so like, oh, derp, and that was like the thing. Do you remember that? Because I remember that.
Yes.
Back me up, you're my co-host, bitch. You remember it, right?
I do remember that. That's
Yes.
true.
And everything was like, had like a narwhal or like a mustache, and everything was derp. And I think we need to bring that back in 2025.
Are we modernizing it at all, or is its true, authentic, archaic derp?
I would like for it to be as pure as possible.
Okay.
So yes, that is one of my 2025 ins, is get yo derp on. And again, I would like for it to be as pure as possible, but I also think we can rebrand the word as like an adjective.
What was it before?
I think it was more of like it was like a whole thing,
A noun?
I feel like, yes, it was a noun.
Okay.
I feel like now it should be an adjective. Like you can describe something and be like, they getting their
Get your
derp
derp on.
on. Like his ass is so derp, That's what I think. At
Okay.
least. For 2025 out, we have TikTok.
I mean, it was out already. It got outed.
It
And
got
then
outed
end
and then end again. And I think we need to keep it outed.
Yeah.
Personally. I say this as like my screen time is mostly me on TikTok. But that's one of my New Year's resolutions. My February resolution, because I made it up in February. I don't want to be on TikTok anymore.
Because like out short form content in long content podcast. That's why we bring this to you. It's a duty.
Hey, you. We're doing this for you. For the people.
Mm-hmm.
We're men of the people.
Are we?
Well, I'm a woman of the people. You can be a man of the people if you want.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I guess this kind of goes with it. My next N is engaging with art in some sort of way. Long form content. That's a form of art.
Yeah.
Clock it.
Daughter.
What?
Thought daughter.
I am a thought daughter, actually.
Oh my god, based on Thought Daughter.
We are literally gay son thought daughter.
Clarify for the people. THOUGH.
Yes, I be thinking.
But also for legal reasons for the next 4 years, I'm straight.
They're trying to overturn that shit
Oh.
in like many states.
For my safety, I'm in a relationship.
We're
with a woman.
together.
Mhm. Yeah. Last episode of the podcast is actually going to be like a propose.
It's gonna be our
proposal.
wedding, yeah. We're live streaming the wedding on twitch.com.
Get out. Next in.
Alright, so I'm getting some feedback that we need to do we have an earpiece? I'm getting some feedback that we need to move on to our next one. Okay, these are all boring. Why did I write these? We have a fun one.
I have one.
Okay,
These are,
Yes.
do tell.
these are coupled, and let me explain this. How do I explain this? Out
your
bowls
words.
in burger. So
What do you mean?
since post COVID, everything has been bowls. Every little new food trend comes in the shape of a bowl.
That's
We're
not
getting
true.
everything as a rice
That's
bowl.
not true. Charcuterie boards?
Anyways,
Like arguably is a bowl. Like
How the fuck
Thank
is a
you.
charcuterie board a bowl?
so if you
like a sandwich or like a
It's
put together
flat.
like a way, like it's just like and then we threw a bunch of ingredients into a thing.
On a
It's
plate,
like
on a platter.
fundamentally a
This is
bowl.
not the voice behind the camera.
There's many men
I
in
do
this
not
room.
agree.
Many women in this room.
there's too many bowls. I'm sick of going to a place being sold a bowl to be part of an aesthetic. I want a nice, good. I miss when trends were between two pieces of bread. I miss when that was the food trend.
Well, everybody's skinny now,
I
so it
miss when-
can't be between bread. Everybody's on Ozempic.
I
They
miss
can't
when
have
every
carbs.
collab was a burger. I think we need to bring that back.
Well, they're bringing it back with the fucking what was her name? Alex Earl, her Carl's Jr. ad.
We don't have those where I'm from.
Well, but like it was like a Super Bowl ad. It was like a whole thing.
Hangover burger combo.
The Hangover Burger combo from Carl's Jr.
Did you look it up?
Alex Earl.
That's my job.
Alex Earl was like in this commercial for the Super Bowl, and everybody was talking about it because it was like the like stereotypical like sexy woman with a burger, like selling you a burger, and
Is
she's in a
that-
bikini, and yeah, there's like an American flag
Oh my
behind
God,
her.
she
I
is.
literally told. See,
Is that a trend? Maybe it's just one I've missed for like.
It was like you got one.
thanks.
The day after the Super Bowl, you got one for free.
Oh really? Yeah. So that's a burger trend.
Okay, and that's why it's in. Mm.
That's not.
Thank you.
Don't. Okay. I have an out, which is being overly medicated. I think okay, in general, not to get political on the pod,
Mhm.
but they sell us, you know that like stupid like Tumblr post that's like they sell us their medicine so we keep getting sick, you know? It's
Production's looking at us.
society, you know? They'll know you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You do, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Genuinely, I do.
Yes. So that, but like genuinely, like we need to stop taking medication. I think not like all medication.
You mean like over the counter medication?
Yes, I think we
Because
just
that's a very American thing.
yes, I think we all just need to like eat more protein in our diet and eat fruit more often.
You sound like me.
Maybe
no
I'm becoming
caffeine
like
past
transition.
4.
I've actually been cutting down on caffeine as well.
That's 2 p.m.
The person behind the camera,
Oh
Believe that.
Believe that shit. Believe that shit.
the man
First
behind the
ever.
curtain, has a rule that they can't have caffeine after 2 p.m. And so I've been trying to do that kind of, except I haven't been doing the 2 p.m. thing. I've just been doing like trying to do only 1 or 2 coffees a day and not energy
respect
drinks.
I
So
respect the
I think spring break is my time to like have a little caffeine detox because I am getting withdrawals again.
Okay. Are you sure you want to detox in your home environment?
It's better than here.
All right, next. Moving on.
Do you guys get the thing where sometimes when you have a lot of caffeine, your eye starts twitching? Or is that just a me thing?
My eye, like, okay, in like high school, I was so stressed all the time that my eye would just twitch. I also started graying at 17. Fun fact, I have gray hair.
I think I'm balding. Don't tell me if I am.
Do you want me to look? I mean, I think you're fine. No, maybe a little bit. But you have curls, so it covers it up.
Yeah.
How long?
Let's just clock's ticking.
Next is.
Next in is drip coffee and almond milk creamer. This is how I like my
This is
coffee.
in or out?
This is in. I'm tired of fun coffee drinks that are overpriced, and then I don't even like them most of the time because they're too thick. I hate the consistency of milk, so I hate whenever I can tell that there's milk in my coffee.
Mhm.
That's why I prefer almond milk creamer, is because it's like a watery consistency.
Okay.
So then I use my little Keurig in the morning and I pour my almond milk creamer in, and it's like perfect because it feels like I'm drinking water, but it's coffee.
Okay. I see that. I've always been more of an oat milk person.
What the fuck is the difference? Like they taste the same in my opinion.
I've never had almond milk. My brother's allergic to almonds. We don't buy that.
Almond milk is very good.
Almond milk is good. I prefer almond
Episode
milk.
2, live react to
Trying
almond milk.
almond milk. Live react. They have almond milk at Pause and Go.
Indeed. Okay. You guys should do like.
Hmm.
I have an in and out.
Oh, okay.
You tell. Could I share? Out. Extensive skincare routines. In. Minimal skincare. I think we are polluting our face.
I think you just said the same thing, but 2 different ways.
No, they're inverse.
It's inverse. It's
Oh,
inverse
okay.
arc sign. I didn't think the same thing. Please discuss.
I agree for the most part.
I think especially for us, because, like, am I allowed to say my age on the internet? Is that safe?
Yeah.
For the age that I am, I should not be using that much skincare.
At
Like,
62? At 35?
at this age, at this grown age, I don't need that much. And it's bad for your skin when you're using that much, and that's why.
Sure.
Remember the whole thing with Drunk Elephant?
I do, and like Sephora kids ruining
Yeah.
their skin barriers. I do remember that. And I think, okay, a good amount of skincare is like fine as long as it's like stuff that's good for sensitive skin.
Okay.
That's what I think, is like if it's gentle, it's fine.
Mhm.
I personally have been cutting down on my skincare usage, but that's also to save money. So
Skincare's expensive.
skincare is so expensive for no fucking reason. Like, and like all of it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. Also, the expensive stuff is not even that good. I have
Mm-mm.
beef with what's that brand? La Roche Posay. Because I tried their fucking. My mom had like their sunscreen, and so then I tried it, and it like pills.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Unless they want to send us free stuff on the pod.
In which we will only say good things about it. My mom has a couple. What's that brand? Tatcha, like the expensive ones.
Yeah.
And they're nice. They're fun, but I feel bad using more than like the smallest amount I can get out of that
Yeah.
container because I know how expensive it
That's
is.
another in for me though. Using products you buy.
Mm.
Because like I feel like for so long I've been like afraid to use the shit I already have because I'm like I want to it's expensive. I don't want. But then like by the time you use it, it's like expired because
Yeah.
you didn't use any.
This is half related. I had that thing, but I had it really badly as a child with stickers, and I would get stickers a lot, and I refused to use stickers ever because I didn't want to
Me too.
lose the sticker.
That's why I've been trying to like I've started junk journaling and that's where I put all my stickers now because I
Mm.
know where they're gonna be.
Our producer's saying me too.
You junk journal?
I do. I have a green junk journal, and maybe one day I'll give you a tour, but it's not today.
That's fine. I'm
Today's
not.
not today.
I don't even
Today's
have
not
mine, so
today.
today's not the day for me to. I forgot to bring you your cookies again. They're still in my room. I'll bring them to you.
I really want them.
You think?
Well, I'll bring them to you later.
Moving on.
Moving on. For outs, I have heat damage
Real.
to your hair.
Producer has something to say about that.
So real. Honestly, you should be using heat protectant or not using heat at all. End of story.
Producer suffered heat damage recently.
Stop.
Producer is
touching
rehabbing her
me.
hair currently.
I don't know. I straightened my hair once. I don't think we're at a place with our viewers where I can show them that yet. We're not that.
I think
intimate.
we are. I think you need to pull that up, actually. Thank you.
Where does my oh? That's all you. You're up.
All right. What else do we have? We have horoscopes. Looking at your horoscope more and just
Specifically,
living by it. Like,
Star.
yeah,
Yes.
download CoStar.
Add your friends.
Add your friends on CoStar. I have like
we are not sponsored.
we're not sponsored, but I have all these bitches on CoStar, and I love looking at it. It's so fun, and yeah, I just love it. And I don't believe in like zodiac signs like controlling all of us, but I do think that it's like a fun little thing to like revolve little decisions around.
CoStar is mean sometimes though. Like sometimes I'm trying to like let myself be upset, and CoStar is like very blunt.
CoStar sent me a notification telling me like it's not helpful to be sad, and I was like, "Damn, okay." I was having a bad day too.
CoStar also usually tells that she's a tyrant. But
Again, bleep the name. Oh my god. What happened to Radio Rebel?
but
No,
for
not
this is what I look like normally. This is what happened when we straightened my hair. And it took a couple days to curl back. Like it took a couple wash cycles to really truly curl back. I did it because I didn't break at like nationals for a debate tournament, and I was really upset. So
So you
straightened-
decided to take it out on your hair?
and then I just because they were doing room checks at night, so I just waited for my coaches to knock on the door, and I opened the door, and I was like, "Hey!" And all of them turned and were like, "Who are you? Like, what do you want?" Next episode on the pod, straightening my hair.
We have a lot of plans for the next episode. Let's not make this many promises.
Next episode of the podcast, we are doing everything.
In the next month.
Hair straightening, milk alternative.
Not even within the next month. We're gonna be gone for like a week next
Within
month.
the next semester.
I would say like next month realistically we'll have what? 3 episodes?
That's so much time.
That is a lot of time. Okay. Another in. Listening to music you enjoyed freshman and sophomore year of high school. I've started doing this recently.
Unpopular opinion.
Maybe that is an unpopular opinion. Maybe that's one of my hot takes. But I have enjoyed going back and listening to music I used to enjoy whenever I was like between the ages of like 14 and 16. Because like now I've gone back, or not gone back. I've gone through life. I've lived life more, and then now I can go back and listen to these songs and be like, I know what they're fucking talking about now.
Yeah, there's so many songs from like especially COVID era where I listened to them and I would get upset at like I would listen to sad songs and feel sad because I was making things up.
Yes, I was like trying to imagine how they'd feel, but now I can listen to like the songs about like heartbreak and shit and be like, I get it. It hits different. So I think there's value in going back and listening to old music.
Yeah. Also, is like people who are associated with all the old. So like Lady Gaga dropping a lot of music recently. I want everyone from like late 2000s, early 2010s drop music again. Bring us back.
I want what's that guy's name? The one that made the song Dynamite.
Oh, what is his name? Teo Cruz?
Yes, I want him to drop something. That song was like my. I also want Katy Perry to drop something new. I was
don't-
obsessed with Katy Perry when I was younger. I want her to drop something like her old stuff.
Yeah.
Like nothing, like of everything she's done in the past, like what, 10 years has been ass. But
Yikes.
I miss her old stuff.
Yeah. Teenage Dream was
I still listen to that.
such a. Was that the album name? Am I making things up?
I think it's called Teenage Dream.
Correct.
Thank you.
5 points.
Next idea.
He's leading in
Trivia
trivia.
competition.
Luca's leading in trivia currently. I think that's all the ends I wanted to go through. All these other ones are boring. Unless any of these look interesting. I can't say that one because that's illegal.
Do we believe that?
No.
What do you?
I think we just don't say it.
What do you mean by cool pets?
Oh, cool pets. Bring back like lizards and like chinchillas. you know?
Have you
Like,
ever touched a chinchilla?
yes, my friend. Oh my god, one of my friends. Shout out Iggy, I love you. I've known her since we were like 3. She had multiple pet chinchillas, like whenever we were like her forever. And so she bought a chinchilla from my ex-boyfriend's little sister. And
the fuck?
because they were like moving and they couldn't bring the chinchilla with them, I guess. I don't know. His little sister was like 8 at the time. And so she had to sell her chinchilla. And so my friend Iggy took it because she already had chinchillas. And so she was like, I know how to take care of them.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
We went on like, this was like probably 1st or 2nd grade. We went on a trip to just like the local wildlife center, I guess it's called.
Mhm.
And they had a ton of like really random things. So like, did you guys ever in like elementary school, did they have you dissect owl pellets?
Yes!
In elementary school, kind of early. I didn't know.
No, we were like
Really?
2nd or
No.
3rd grade. They were
In
having
middle
us dissect
school,
that
we
shit.
dissected a fetal pig and frogs and sheep hearts and things like
Oh,
that.
wow.
But
We did the sheep
it was in
heart.
like 3rd grade when we did owl pellets.
I don't think we ever did a sheep heart. They in like 5th grade, they had this presentation like thing for us because I guess they could only afford one heart. But they had all of us like gathered around the entire grade, gather around while the teachers dissected like a cow heart,
Oh my god.
and they were like, "Here's this."
My high school did a lot of dissections now that I think about it. Because like I had done 3 and I could have done 4 if I had taken a specific class, but we did a sheep heart, a sheep brain, a cow eye, and there were some kids who did like a pig.
Ew.
It was weird.
Yes.
Bring back kimono dragons.
Oh,
Dragons.
kimono dragons.
I feel like
Yes.
that was like a really popular like.
Or oh my god, what's it called? Bearded dragon. Bring
Yes.
back bearded
Mm.
dragons. Oh
That
my
was
god.
like a pet that
everybody's like cool older brothers had.
Yes, I wanted a bearded dragon so much whenever I was younger because my like science teacher in elementary school, because we had like specials is what they're called. They're like electives, but like for elementary school, and like the science teacher had a bearded dragon. His name was Hiccup, and I loved him. She also had like hissing cockroaches.
Oh.
Those were cool.
Those are not cool.
And then she would like sneak up on us and like put them on us when we were.
Out bugs and roaches.
I
Don't-
don't agree.
Let's transition.
Let's move on to hot
next
takes. So
Do you want to explain what you did around campus?
yes.
Please.
So,
Please.
We Googled how to make a QR code.
And then we made a Google form and it just said Washu's hot takes, which honestly,
That was bad wording on my part because I wanted general hot takes and I accidentally added the word wash you. So a lot of them are very wash you
I
centric.
think that's good for the first episode.
I guess for the
Yeah,
first episode that's
yeah,
probably okay.
we're reaching our audience.
That's true, that's true. I just don't want to be associated.
Um,
Please don't.
Reminder, we are not Washu affiliated.
Once again.
We do not speak for Washu when we say any of these things. We don't go there also.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. But yeah, anyways, we printed off this QR code and hung it up around campus with a word that said scan me.
And
And
then in like blue highlighter, we wrote the @ for our Instagram page, which follow us at talk.tua. That's TALK dot letter no
number.
number 2 UAH. Right.
Follow for insider information and
our funniest clips.
our funniest clips, our highlights,
Which are
our
coming at a later date.
which are coming right now live as we are uploading this.
Please,
So
Julia.
anyways,
Begin.
we hung up like 5 of those around the residential area of campus and we got like a couple of responses. But first we have our hot takes. My first hot take, actually, do you want to go first? I feel like I've been talking a lot. You go first.
You can go first.
Didn't prepare
I got a
any
simmer
hot
on mine.
takes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My first one is body positivity is stupid.
What? Where's this going?
More so, like-
Please elaborate.
That hot take is burning hot.
Episode 1 canceled.
No, what I mean by that is like
Please.
no. Hear me out. Don't like judge me
Right,
yet.
yeah, yes,
Okay,
we listen.
So the whole thing is like, okay, body positivity / neutrality. Their whole thing is like, well, my body is good because it serves me. It functions, so therefore I love my body. Okay, what if you're chronically ill? What then? Checkmate, liberal. Like, should I not love my body because it doesn't work? I just think their logic is flawed.
Do
You know what I mean?
Do you want to give more context, or are we leaving it at this?
I mean, I feel like it's applicable to any chronically ill person. Like,
That's fair.
I mean, I am a chronically. Hey, I'm not ableist. I am chronically ill.
Thank you.
Um,
That's what I was breadcrumbing.
Oh, yes, I am chronically ill, so I can say that. Like, well, okay, but what if my body doesn't work? What then?
You're fucked.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
the logic
hard.
is
You
flawed.
have to hate yourself.
Having
now because of
like
it.
literally be, I don't know. I just think
maybe let's rephrase body positivity. Isn't that maybe the way we talk about
body positivity.
Yeah, it's not the entirety of body positivity.
all of you deserve to hate your body.
Okay,
Cut that.
body negativity only. I think more people should hate themselves.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's a joke.
Please
I'm-
move on to the next one.
You know what?
I beg.
Let's build off of that. Bring back bullying. More
Oh
people
my
should.
God, guys, this is ridiculous.
More people should. do
Honestly,
that.
yeah, if you're a freak weirdo, I'm gonna say that. I think we need to
Explain that to me.
I love calling people freak weirdos. Like, not behind their back, but to their face. Like as a joke, mostly. Or like I've described so many characters and I'm watching Yellow Jackets, it's a really good show. I describe all the characters in it as freak weirdos. I'm like, this bitch is such a freak weirdo. And I mean that lovingly for the most part.
Okay. I believe that.
Anyways, do you have a hot take? Oh wait, you just said one. Okay.
Let it be known.
Oh, here's one that I have. Fast fashion, more than anything, I think is a sign of an underdeveloped prefrontal cortex. And by that I mean, like, I only wanted to, like, shop fast fashion whenever I was, like, younger.
Mhm.
I feel like as you age, like, the desire just is less and less. Because, like, you learn more about it and you're like, wait, never mind, I don't want it. Because, like, when you're younger, you're more susceptible to, like, that, like, quick serotonin boost.
Yeah.
Like, you want it, you chase it. So I feel like whenever I see people wearing, like, Shein now, I look at them and I'm like, oh, they're just, like, more immature.
Well, because
And not, you know what I mean?
I also think when you're mature, you understand the ramifications of fast fashion better, but also it's just less appealing. Like,
yeah, you just look at
I'm
it and you're
thinking-
like, this is itchy and ugly.
I'm thinking about all the fast fashion items, especially like COVID era. And I'm sorry, I do not really want like a frog bucket hat that's like $2 anymore.
I had a frog bucket hat.
No.
Telling.
I didn't buy it. Someone bought it for me.
Telling.
My whole friend group had it. We had different colors.
But like, yeah. You're
I probably
looking at
still
me.
have it. I'll find it. I'll bring it to you.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. But I think just between like, you know, moral and ethical concerns of fast fashion and also just once you reach a certain point, like you just want to dress a certain way and it's like also out micro trends. Sick of them.
Except for when they're cute.
But then that should just be like a regular size trend.
Right. Like if the microtron sticks around.
Okay, I can agree, I guess. Yes.
Would you like to share any
I-
takes, Julia?
I
Seems
have a
like it's inebriating you.
I have a bit of a take.
Please.
I think that
Share.
the downfall of Ellen DeGeneres is very much responsible for the reason that the internet is why it is the way today. I think that she was weeding out every single micro celebrity. So you had,
She independently.
she was like,
Ellen DeGeneres herself.
she was like a micro celebrity vulture, you know? She was able to weed them out and really just juice them. They
Only
would,
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes.
Like not. She didn't
Do you
even
remember
help
whenever
her
Ellen
workshop?
DeGeneres would, like, bring on, like, kids who, like, had viral videos of them doing something stupid?
Apparently.
yes, you would have.
Apparently, I went around.
Yes, I miss that, honestly.
So my contention here is that people used to have a stupid video, go on the Ellen show, and then live their lives. But you know, since we've lost
Now they have a
our-
stupid video and then they make the talk to a podcast.
we've lost the apex predator of like shitty content, and now they're all being given podcasts.
That's
I think
true.
we are
That's true.
the market is oversaturated with podcasts because we took down Ellen, and I think there's a vacuum now.
Says the dude who's like, and now I'm gonna make a new podcast.
You're not even a micro celebrity.
So don't look at all those other like white people with podcasts. Watch ours
Look at
instead.
us white people with podcast.
That's another hot take I have. white
Producer's requesting a move on.
white men should not have that many podcasts. Like
Mhm.
personally, okay, and this is me just speaking of experience, and I hope my dad doesn't watch this. He won't. He doesn't like me. But my dad is a white man with like multiple podcasts, and it's like, what do you need multiple for?
What's the second one doing that the first one didn't?
That's what I was wondering.
Nothing.
He's had like, I think the most was like 3 or 4 at a
Does he have
time.
listeners?
At a time.
What?
Does he have good listeners?
A couple hundred.
Oh my god.
You know?
Okay, wait, that's
He's on his grind.
more than
He's on that podcast
Okay,
grind.
100's okay.
Okay, period.
Almost Ellen show.
Okay, Dur.
Let's get him on there. He's getting his derp on his podcast. And recently, because of my dad, he also should I be giving out personal information on this? And whatever, it's fine. He works for
Producer is mouthing things at us.
I think she just said a slur.
What did you just call me?
At least they don't know my name.
Just said a slur.
I'm the one editing most of this. This is gonna be a hell.
What, on my phone, on my iMovie?
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess
yeah, that's
so.
true. I'm
I
not gonna
think-
do it.
Anytime producer pisses us off, we're just gonna keep saying her name.
Her
till
full
we
legal
get-
name.
If you get like a 40-second gap in
Also, she's
audio,
not a producer. She's
I'm
creative
the
director.
creative director.
I like
That
the
does-
producer does this now.
I can,
Producer is doing this now.
I
This
can
is
be a
so
producer.
funny.
Yeah, producer / creative. I mean, we are like,
I am a one-man team.
that's true. Hey, what's this? You have many supporters behind you.
Please move on.
Okay, anyways. No, what was I saying? Because my dad, he works for Comic-Con, right? So recently I was helping with Missouri Comic-Con, and I met a lot of people backstage, a lot of like random niche celebrities that only like freak weirdos will find interesting. But my favorite that I met, and the nicest one by far, was DJ Lance from Yo Gabba Gabba. He was the nicest man, and I genuinely, that was like my because you know how they like never meet your heroes. Meet DJ Lance.
Elfo water.
I noticed. I was ignoring it.
Down. No.
But no, that's real, and I feel like anyone that's worked specifically for children's entertainment, they're always end up being so kind.
Like Miss
So-
Rachel
Get me in a room with DJ Lance
and Miss
Get me with
Rachel.
the Wiggles.
That's
Get
like,
me with.
oh my god, like Dream Blunt rotation. DJ Lance, Miss Rachel.
Can you say your
I would want to have a weed with.
I would like to.
I'm calling the police.
I would like to take.
blacklisted from medical school in approximately 6 seconds.
I would like to take one weed with DJ Lance, Miss
At
Rachel,
34,
Miss
we're
Rachel,
blacklisted from medical school.
and like only half of the Wiggles. Like
That's a take.
no, because too many of them are men. I feel like you need to have like one because there's like one girl Wiggle, right? There's one girl Wiggle, so her and then one of the guys.
I don't think I ever really watched the Wiggles.
Well, it used to be all guys, but they've updated it to be a girl now.
Oh,
They're woke.
oh.
Yikes.
The
The Wiggles have
W
gone
Wiggles is for
woke.
And Julia has gone anti-liberal.
I hate body positivity. I hate the woke agenda.
I hate the Wiggles.
What they've
Producers
done
are
to us.
requesting a move on.
These
Producers
are
are
our
questioning them.
official views and stances.
Yep.
We are no.
We don't represent anything. Okay, we can move on to audience participation now.
Sure. Should I like take a mic?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Sorry. Hi, guys.
We're going to be reading the hot takes now. Julia
Um,
Mills, please tell me your pin.
Technical
We'll cut this part out.
difficulties.
We'll cut this part out. Okay, are we ready for audience feedback? Luca, please share your microphone.
I am
with
ready for
Julia.
audience feedback.
Okay,
I'll just lay on you.
the first response that we have, 15 in total, by the way.
Mm.
Most people here are kind of mean. Please discuss.
Okay. I'm not going to say you're right, and I'm not going to say you're wrong. I will say, I wouldn't.
The girl
Most
who
people
introduced
is
it.
most people is kind of an overstatement. I think.
What percent are we? Are we
I
sitting
am
at?
not. Luca. I think you need to get out. You need to get out more.
Producer's requesting an intervention. I think perchance mean is the wrong word. I think maybe
Pretentious?
cold.
Cold.
People are a little standoffish.
Yes.
Yes.
A little standoffish, I think, is a
So I think
common
you need to
trend.
just like the best thing to do is just keep throwing yourself into situations where you're meeting new people and meeting new people until you find something that sticks.
I think that people lost like short interaction etiquette.
That's true.
I don't think people know how to walk past each other anymore. A little nod, a little eyebrow raise, it goes a long way.
That's true. Also, people can't have normal conversations because of the internet. Like no one has conversation skills anymore. So I don't know. That's my advice. Maybe practice conversation skills. Go talk to new people.
I'm here with
Outside.
it. Are we ready for number 2?
Yes. Thank you for sharing. We're glad this is a safe space for all of you.
I
Form
hate
filler
when
out.
people ask me what my hot take is.
Okay,
Do we
fuck
need
you,
this
and
one?
I think it's maybe time to move on from that one. Students don't learn by handing them a frickin' packet yo.
Oh my god, do you know what that's referencing?
With a yo.
Don't you know the meme?
No,
It's
wait,
this-
what's the meme?
It's like a video. of
It's a
this guy.
video of this guy, and he like stands up. There's a teacher sitting at the desk, and he's like, "Some kids don't learn like this, yo. You're just sitting there giving them packets, yo. They don't learn like
No,
that."
he's preaching.
Honestly,
Let me find it.
Yeah,
I think it's
I don't
true.
think that's a hot take.
one exception. Okay, am I allowed to say a teacher's name on this?
I mean, we'll bleep it out. I
Dr.
guess.
Well, yes. And you know what? I'm excited for her packets every morning.
Every morning.
Wait, can I play like a
Hold it up. Hold it up.
Get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn.
Why is there aesthetic music in the background?
Thank you for the contribution. What packet were you gonna say?
I just said.
That's
Yeah, I just didn't know if we could say her name.
oh well, we can bleep it.
Yeah.
Bob.
Absolute angel.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Next.
There's
Log
one on
have-
here you're gonna have to ignore, by the way.
Oh.
It's the one with all the emojis.
Would
Feel
that
free
for
to
chance
ignore
be your
that.
boyfriend?
Please ignore that one. Please don't read that one.
Okay.
out.
I
Yeah,
wanna
sure.
see it.
Sure, I won't read
It's
that
not
one
inappropriate.
out
You're
loud.
just being annoying.
I mean, hey, this is Landon. Ha 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 ha. Hey, tongue out, tongue out, tongue out, tongue out, tongue out, tongue out, tongue out.
Do we cut that?
Law Cafe is, I mean, potentially this says annoying, but it actually says ANNOUINH. Annoying. Annoying.
Right.
So take that as you will.
I don't think the Law Cafe itself is annoying. I think it's overhyped.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. But I don't think that makes it annoying.
I think to the law students it must be terrible because it's
Yeah.
just straight undergrads wanting to go to Collins.
That's true.
But you know what? We're entitled to that.
Are we?
Sometimes I just want an acai bowl and
That's
an
fine,
aesthetic
but,
place
like,
to sit.
That's true. But I just feel like there's so many people there all the time.
Well, but they have the rest of campus too.
that's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
Riddle me that.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Are we ready? The next one, I'm not exactly sure, but what our caller means by this, but it reads Art Sci Preschool, and I'm not sure if they're saying that it's a preschool, and if it is, I think it's a B school person that submitted this.
I was gonna say B school is preschool, and Art Sci I think is way too broad to like
Right.
categorize as preschool, like all of it.
Amend that. Come back
please,
to us.
please come back to us and leave
about it,
leave
come
your
back.
previous comment so that we know it's you.
Like DM us.
Right.
Yes, call my number 417.
No.
Please don't dox yourself right now. I'm not believing the whole number.
You know what that reminds me of? Don't hand him the freaking bag. It's like whenever Jesse pulls up to the White House, the White's house,
Wait,
and
like,
they're like,
Hey, Jesse.
or wait,
that
no,
Jesse?
no. He doesn't pull up. Skylar pulls up to Jesse's
Breaking
house.
Bad.
Breaking Bad.
My bad.
And she's like, my name is Skylar White, yo. And she just keeps saying yo over and over again.
Breaking Bad.
Okay, it's funny, trust.
Okay.
I don't know if we can say their
I was
names.
gonna say we might be able
Bleep.
we might cut that whole
I'm just giving
section.
myself some sound cues for later. Bleep.
You have to rewatch this whole thing. It's right at 40 minutes.
You can put it on 2 times speed.
The whole thing.
I'm gonna put it next to Subway Surfers.
No,
Brain
it's
Rot
locked in.
Podcast. Okay. The chem department isn't that bad and is actually very well organized and helpful compared to a lot of the departments at WashU.
I think that they're great until they give you an exam. I
Mhm.
think,
This is a very pre-med response.
yeah,
I'm wondering where these QR codes were posted.
side
Everywhere.
chat and
Okay.
Buildings.
yeah, the
Right in
clock tower.
300? Was that one?
No,
Okay.
Just residential buildings.
Okay.
we also taped one under the underpass, like on the floor under the underpass.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Um,
I did not approve of this.
but like
We just were on an adventure.
yeah, clearly.
lecturers, great. They have
Mhm.
review sessions.
Very
they have help
kind.
sessions. Yeah, I think that like between PLTL and RPM and the help sessions that they have, like they have resources.
Mhm.
Their tests are out to get you, and I
Indeed.
defend that with my life.
They try to one up themselves.
Yeah.
Like every year.
Every year does get harder.
People complain too much. Suck it up. You chose to come here and it's a great place.
Like about WashU or in general.
No, this is about
'Cause
I
I'd be
think this is
complaining.
WashU specific. Yeah, I mean, if they're complaining about like stupid shit, I get it. It can be
Right.
annoying, especially.
There are some real complaints that
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah. Also, you're
Like,
allowed to complain.
Fuck the construction.
Like life is hard in general. You're
Mhm.
allowed to complain, but like if you're gonna complain about something, my philosophy at least is like if you're gonna complain about it, do something about it.
I think you were entitled to complain about anything that you are working to change. Or if it's like
That was good.
Or if it's like a structural problem that like
if
is
it's
just
something that you
annoying.
cannot change at all and you're just venting, that's fine. If it's a stupid thing and you're not working to like get past it, I don't want to hear it. Keep that to yourself.
Okay. I'll take it.
But I do be complaining.
The producer is a little behind on if this is like pop culture. I'm not
Mhm.
really sure if I'm supposed to understand what this means. We're gonna read it out loud. Prime Connor beats Topuria.
See, I saw this and I looked it up. They're wrestlers.
Mm.
I don't really know anything about
So
either of
I
them.
think you've scanned the wrong QR code. We are not in the wrestling community.
Yeah, so we are like a bunch of girls and a gay guy.
Right.
We went to a wrestling show though. Me and Luca.
We did.
I
In
took-
for 2025, going to wrestling. It's
yes,
fun.
Me and my father, we brought Luca and my boyfriend to a live wrestling show, and we sat front row. I did not know we were going to be front row. Apparently, we were though, and it was really fun. Actually, it was really cool.
After
Um,
some further research, it's Conor McGregor, which I have heard of this name before.
Yes.
He lost to Jake Paul.
No.
Oh,
Who was that?
No.
Wasn't that like?
Is that Mike Tyson?
That was
Yes,
Mike
that was
Tyson.
Okay.
But didn't it come out that he had like a condition?
Wait,
Fact
which
check
one?
that. Mike
Tyson? I'm
Well,
not
Mike
really
Tyson
sure.
also
Like,
was old.
Didn't
Yeah.
he bite someone's ear off?
Yes.
Mm.
Wrestling is fun. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
I
also-
can't speak much on this.
I like when they just be like slamming, throwing each other around, and like when
Oh.
they whip out chairs. Because like sometimes they're so funny
Oh.
about it. Because like I went to this wrestling thing once, and they just kept bringing out chairs like more and more and more.
It's like a
honestly-
show.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's like drag.
It literally. Okay. Yes. Hot take. Wrestling is drag.
Well, I think
Because-
wrestling and boxing are different. No,
Very.
Oh,
that
are
might.
they
This
boxers?
is boxers for sure.
Oh my god.
Conor McGregor's a boxer.
Conor
I
McGregor is
appreciate-
not a drag queen.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. I'm looking at this man, and he does not appear to be a drag queen.
Okay, well,
based off of just qualitative views.
Analysis.
Yeah.
okay, well, we're talking about wrestling right now, so
Oh, might be.
wrestling is drag. Conor McGregor
Is not a drag
is
queen.
not a drag queen, I guess.
As of
Sashay
yet.
useless or whatever the fuck RuPaul said.
Sashay away.
Sashay away. Sashay away, Conor McGregor.
That was the RuPaul meme. Okay. Wash U has grade inflation.
I think that's just a fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard that at
That's-
all tier 2 medical schools we get bumped by 0.55 on our GPA.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought that grade inflation was just like they're giving everybody better grades. Like if you deserve a C, they'll like you'll actually end up getting a B plus.
That's also what I
Oh.
thought it was.
And
That's
then like,
probably true.
everybody just ends up getting better grades, and we're all like, "Oh my gosh, I got such a bad grade! I got an A minus." And it's like, what? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe this isn't our department, Luca.
What do you mean?
Because I have not experienced a grade inflation.
My grades are in fact actively deflating.
My grades are
My grades are very
deflated.
flat,
My
very
grades are
deflated.
deflated. I have an empty tire.
If you could share this inflation with the rest of us, that would be
Please let us
great.
know like where I can find this inflation because I'm needing it.
I thought that it was like because for you guys when you were in high school and you took an AP, would that weigh differently?
Yes.
I thought it meant that because for our high school it was just like a point multiplier. Like they would just multiply your regular GPA by whatever.
For us, it wasn't like a multiplier. They just added an extra 1.
Yeah, that was the same
Oh.
thing.
So like instead of if you got an A, it wasn't a 4.0, it was a 5.0.
Or it was like, yeah, it was like, or ours was like, it was an average of all your grades, right?
Yeah.
And then like an honors class would be like a 4.0, or like a 4.25, and then AP class would be like a 4.5, and then this would be,
Yeah.
so it'd just be like,
Maybe it's like that, but for all of them.
Maybe this is
Next
another
week?
like comment back. Like maybe he can leave another
Yeah,
comment, like
yeah.
explain.
Let us
Follow
know.
up.
Um,
We're not doing research.
I think we can skip the one that literally just says cats. I'm not
no,
sure.
that's valid, honestly though.
cats.
Just hot take cats. Yeah, no. Producers feeling this is a good budget cut. Are you guys wanting to talk about politics? I have 2 political ones here that I've
Do
been
we
saving.
read the hot take and then just look at the camera and move on?
I think that's
We just give
yeah.
each other a look and then see if the camera picks it up.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the first. We have 2 political ones. The first one is RFK was the best presidential candidate this year. And I just want you to sit with that.
Okay, we've sat with it. Move on.
Okay. Next one. This one's like
That's a crazy hot take.
this one it's political, so I guess I'll just read it. I don't know if it says hot take though. Abortion is a medical issue, not a political one, and should be debated within the medical community, not between politicians angling for votes. It should also be legal, TBH is written on there, but I mean, you guys can sit with that. We don't need to discuss our opinions just because it is political.
This
but
is
I-
like
is this a hot take?
this is
I mean, it is a
unhalf
medical
related.
procedure.
I feel like this isn't even like. I mean, it shouldn't be a political question. So I guess I'm saying I agree with the hot take. It
Okay.
should be a question between medical professionals, and I do think that the like wordage in any sort of abortion legislature should include more medically accurate terms because they're all written in political terms, which makes it very, very vague when translated to the medical field, and it makes it hard for like medical professionals to do their job while also abiding by the laws because the laws don't actually say what they are.
Another thing on that is insurance companies and the government have way too much control over hospitals. So much so to the point that it's just like not you cannot say that you are there to like support the medical community anymore. And I think that is just a part of it. Like there is so much more when it comes to healthcare access that's just like really crazy. And like remember everything when TikTok went down and people were on what's it called? Red
Little
Note?
Red Note?
Yeah. And then
Jia Hongshu?
I didn't trust myself to say it.
I don't think I
And-
even said it right, so.
Like we were getting questions from people from other countries like, hey, we heard it was that bad there, but we thought it was propaganda. Like, is your healthcare that bad? And we had to sit there and say yes. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah. We have one more hot take, and that's perfect because we are at 51 minutes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Give us-
Yeah.
give it to us.
So
We're naturals.
it reads get frat guys out of summers for the love of God.
Yes, yes. And this is coming from someone
Oh.
who does not belong in the gym.
If you say
We'll
something,
call
it
it,
might
don't
get cut, but you're allowed to speak.
More importantly, get the frat guys out of the Esther gym. Like the gym over BD is called the Esther gym because it's usually all women, and they put 4 squat racks in there for the strong girlies like me. And all these friggin' like wannabe frat bros started like the place is now so crowded that once again in the other gym now there's no gyms where I can find a squat rack that I can use without feeling like the boys are gonna check me out. And I can't find a spot on the floor because everybody's using it. It was so much nicer when it was like 16 girls on treadmills, one on the squat rack, that's it. And now they're fucking, they're everywhere! Get the frat boys out of the Esther gym!
I agree.
No,
I
keep
agree
that.
because I also
Like night.
I also only go to the, like the one above BD, and I go there because it is mostly girls and it's just like chill. And I don't like when there's guys in there because like why would you be there? Why would a man be there?
So I think, almost in closing, we should ask them to DM the talk.letter number 2
Letter
Uh-uh.
number.
Instagram with suggestions.
Yes.
Yes.
DM us suggestions for what we should do for the next episode.
Be the change you want to see.
things you want to hear us yap about.
And
Hate comments. If you want to send us death threats, that's the direct line to us.
Please. If you're gonna send hate comments, make them fun. The original.
the original.
Yes.
Maybe we'll read them if they're really good.
If
And
you
if
can
they're
leave
funny,
a
we'll make
really
them out
funny
loud.
hate
please
comment,
guess the identity of the producer. I'm ready to see this.
you're gonna forget one of the times we say your name. You're gonna have to clip
We've
it.
said your name so many times, I
I
think.
also
I'll believe
hear
it.
Your voice is just like not that unrecognizable.
Well, also my room.
Well, also like
This
the-
is
the
not
group of
producer's
This is
room.
not the producer's
This is
room.
our,
I
this
will
is our
say that.
studio.
Yeah.
The group of people here right now, I don't think.
I don't think this is the most like incognito group.
We shall find out. Please
Do
leave
we
your
put, like,
guesses
a
in the
voice
You're like
actor?
the
DMs.
people who like we send this to watch it. Like,
Shall I get a voice modulator and like come on next time?
Hello.
Do we have-
We can order one.
Do we have the budget for that?
Is that in the budget? As
Feel free
producer,
to
creative
donate.
director, budgeter, financial person, and social media prompter, we don't have the budget.
That's gonna be so loud. Anyways, tune in next week. Question mark.
Next time.
Next time. We'll try and record again in a week. We'll see if that happens. Okay, bye.
Bye bye.